Hello there. I'm Thugan Barkbiter. You know, we have a lot of fun here on Really Playing Games, The Fall of Plaguestone, but I'd like to get serious for just 1 second. If you, or someone you know, has had sudden urges to make things such as this, or maybe this, the behemoth or the amalgam, please seek help immediately. Your friends and your loved ones are concerned about you, because this is fucking terrifying! I'm Graham and I play Thugan Barkbiter, the Dwarven Druid, and his better companion Oakenclaw, who are scared shitless by this thing.
And I'm Sarah. I play Lyra Lazarine, the half-elf ranger. Actually said that correctly for the first time. And she's not scared of anything. Fingers crossed.
Garrett, I play Ruckus, the Goblin Bard, who I guess is just afraid that this is the moment. Is he going to be a Goblin hero or not?
That's how we die.
I am
Think about it no matter what.
Ross. I play Aviana, the human wizard. I don't know, maybe she's afraid of failure. That sounds like something she'd be afraid of.
I think she's afraid of her companions disturbing her reading. That's what I think she's...
And I'm also Ross. I'm playing Ardor, the human champion, who is afraid of clowns.
That's unfortunate.
And I am
More of
Patrick.
that later.
I play Vilri Eldara, the half-elf villain.
Yeah.
We didn't have to
Picking
make a
up
knowledge check
from
for that.
last time. What did you do last time? So you started... Of course, we have our little friend here. You made your way down into the bowels of this compound of Vilries. You came here down the steps. There was yet another piece of art showing, I don't know, everybody in Etrin's Folly deceased, big graveyard. Ominous, but not unexpected. You've seen some stuff like that before. First, you came here to the east, and you met everybody's favorite horrifying creature, who I will remind you looks like this. It tried to destroy all of you. It was this like jail area here. There was nothing else in it, and it was not locked up. So kind of weird, unclear what was happening. You destroyed it, but it was scary and dangerous. You then made your way to the west, and then to the south, where you found another alchemy lab. You fought a couple of alchemical creations that you had fought upstairs. You discovered a nice little dead dwarf over here who was just kind of floating. Seemed to have had some very bad things happen to him. Had some like fungi maybe coming out of his split chest. Some green vapor just swirling around him. And you got a bunch of alchemy that you illegally stole. You then made your way to the east, where you fought some bats.
Bats.
You killed the bats. And then made your way here to the north. And we're gonna just go over a little bit what happened at the very end of last week. So the winding passage here ends in a large cavernous chamber. Running through the middle is an underground river rushing east to west. And it's very fast and it's very loud. It is in fact rushing. You probably don't want to fall in this water. A narrow bridge crosses the water, and it looks slick with moisture and mold. On the far side of the chamber are immense formations of cloudy green rock, and in front of them is a large black cauldron with a fire burning at its base. Light filters into the chamber from above through a twisting crevasse in the ceiling. The far side of the cavern is lit by glowing green orbs suspended by chains from stalactites. As you entered, Vilri Eldara stepped out, and she calls out to you with a sneer. She she is a thin woman with gently pointed ears that rise up from oily raven black hair. She's wearing stitched leathers that bear countless patches and pockets filled with glass. And at her hip, and very soon in her hand, is a crossbow. She looks at you with a sneer, and she says, "So, you must be the fools that arrived with Bort. Sorry about your friend," she says, her tone dripping with sarcasm. "I couldn't let anyone piece together what had happened here, and he knew too much. I'm sure you think you can stop me and save the town. You shouldn't have bothered. They're a wicked, worthless lot and don't deserve compassion. How could they, when they let their own suffer and die in agony?" Scorning a child out of spite, as she says the words, she looks at each of you in turn. "Leave now and never look back. No one need ever know you are here."
I'm afraid that we can't do that.
"Pity," she says. And as she says this, this friendly flesh creature here begins to animate and loom ominously towards you. Roll initiative.
All right,
Blah.
let's do this.
Potentially the final initiative roll.
Final battle.
Yeah, this is going to be intense. I have an idea.
Oh.
I'm sure that Graham remembers my fondness for pushing enemies into places that they can't get out of.
Yeah, I mean, like, that seems like it's either going to be us or them, I think.
Huh. That is a good tactic.
I double clicked by accident, so I don't know if you want to use the first roll since it was lower.
Which one was the first one that came in?
13.
Yeah, sorry about that. Somehow I double
Come
clicked.
down here with us at the bottom of the initiative.
Yeah, that's what I. I don't want to cheat. It was an accident.
Hero point for not cheating.
Okay.
For
First up,
everyone.
we have Arter Dougal.
Push him off.
Arter runs
Woo.
up
There you go.
and he tries to shove the behemoth.
Alrighty.
Yeah, do
I,
it.
I may have
shot,
athletics
one shot.
already pulled open. Make your athletics check.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
20
Full 20.
Is it against his 14 DC?
against,
I believe it is his 42 DC.
and that will be. I just have to find it. I can never find it.
Is there a size thing?
I don't believe
No,
so.
that's it. A 20 is a failure.
Dang.
Oh no.
Wait, there's not a penalty for size or something like that? So you could just shove a gargantuan
shove.
creature off of the side?
No, there is not a penalty. There is a hard limit.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what exactly
Yeah,
it is.
it can't be more than one size larger than you.
Oh,
So
okay.
Lena unfortunately cannot shove this thing
Aww.
unless she takes the skill feat. There is one.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So that was 2 move actions to get there. Is that right?
It was.
If we were gonna continue playing these characters, I would take that feat eventually.
All right.
With all the feats that make up for the fact that I'm actually
Well,
small.
that shove was a desperate gamble.
It was.
Vilry is going to reach down to her pouch, and she is going to slot an item into her crossbow. She is then going to take aim and fire at Arter with her crossbow.
With the
Let me actually-
insta-kill bolt, right?
Let me actually.
The Vorpal bolt.
The Vorpal bolt she has.
bolt of death.
Cool.
Actually, she is going to move 10 feet. She's going to move over here. get a nice clear shot. It's a 29.
Yikes.
So it is 7 piercing damage and 3 fire damage.
Owie.
Thunk as a bolt sinks into your armor. She will then. So 1 action to load it, 1 action to move, 1 action to shoot. Lyra.
Okay.
Lyra Lazarine.
I'm
Yeah, I feel
thinking,
ya.
yeah. Why do I have an eye on me?
That's because you were scouting, actually. So everybody should have a +1. Did anybody tie with the behemoth? They did. So Thugrin actually has a 14,
Hooray!
Okay.
which means.
Oh,
he
am
goes
I
first.
actually in the initiative list? Did I just get out altogether?
Let me. Oh, it only took 1. It looks like.
I don't
So
see
let
the
me-
Gabo again either, and you would also have a 14 in that case because you rolled a 13 before with me.
Okay, so.
There you go.
Thank you.
What do I have? I am going to. I really don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna move 30 feet. Right there. Right there. Then I'm going to hunt prey for my next turn. And I'm going to throw my javelin at the behemoth.
You're cut out.
You're muted.
Patrick, you have muted.
Sorry, Water. It's an action to grab your javelin and an action
Okay.
to throw it.
Okay, so never mind. Then I am going to... actually then. I'm just going to move up to it.
Okay.
2 movements, and I'm going to attack. I'll do the other stuff later. I was just trying to figure out how to not necessarily be right there. But I might as well. Okay, so saber.
A 25 hits. Swinging your blade and slashing at this, monstrous creature. You do not take it to -4 hit points. I don't know. I might have accidentally put a space in there. Give me 1 second. What's
Woo!
its max?
You did it.
1 swing. Oh, this is easy.
Wow.
More
Somehow.
damage!
Easy peasy.
The boss is definitely not her. Where is max HP? Oh, I know what it was. You slash the creature. And that is your turn.
Okay.
Aviana.
I will. Let's see. Move to there, and then I still want to move up a little bit closer because I gotta get within 30. 5, 10, 20, 25 to here, and then we're gonna try throw the dagger.
All
So we're
right.
gonna throw the dagger at the behemoth. Hand of the apprentice.
A 14 will miss. Clinks
That's
off
all
its
for me.
thick hide. Lena Bellis.
Are you muted, Brian?
I am muted. I'm gonna move my speed to get all the way to here. Realize that I'm still too far away. Because for some reason I drank a potion to decrease my speed. Move
Foresight.
forward again. So I get to here. And then I'm just going to drink another potion to get back
Okay.
some hit points.
So it would be 1 to pull it, unless you had it out.
It's in the thing,
Bandolier.
the bandolier.
That's just for tools.
Oh. Okay.
But if you were expecting to drink it immediately, you could have it out.
Okay.
Clear, it's not just for tools. It holds up
And-
to 8 items of
Yeah,
light bulb.
But I don't think it lets you use. I think the action benefit's just for tools. It
That's
does
true.
hold things, yeah. So it would be an action to pull it and an action to drink it. But if you think you have it in your hand, that's fine.
I would have had it out because I was planning on drinking the potion.
Okay.
When we showed up.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll your healing.
You can just go. You can move along while
Okay. Thugrin.
Thugrin.
Thugrin Barkbiter.
Okay, Thugrin Barkbiter is going to draw out his sickle as the lightning energy courses through his veins, and move his full speed forward of 15 feet. And then he's going to command Oakenclaw to charge ahead. Oakenclaw, being much, much faster, is going to stride twice, up to 70 feet. So Oakenclaw will go up to here, and then I am done.
All right. Ruckus of the Chitterskull tribe.
I'm going to use 2 actions worth of movement to get here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna sing a inspiring, jaunty little tune, and that's my turn.
We can do it.
All right. The cavern fills with echoing sounds of Ruckus's songs. It's the behemoth's turn.
Oh.
Oops, I used the wrong one. It should be inspire courage, not competence.
We need both, though.
Yeah, we
Yes.
need all of it.
What do you do when you're a big old behemoth?
Squish
Cleave.
people?
Knock them into the river.
Yeah. You don't attack bears because you're deathly afraid of them.
Yeah. So it is going to. It is going to raise up a foot and slam it on the ground. I need reflex saves from Oakenclaw, Lyra, and Arter as the ground quakes under you. That is a failure for Arter, a success for Lyra, and barely a success for Oakenclaw.
Yes.
Arter, you fall prone. It will then punch Arter.
Ow.
Let me check something here real quick. So that is a 22 against flat-footed. Was that hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
For 9 bludgeoning damage as it punches Arter in the, I don't know, leg. Arter, it's your turn. You just got punched.
I'm going to stand up. I'm going to try and shove it again. That's much better.
A 27 will certainly be a success. So that will push it. I think it is 5 feet.
It's 5 feet.
And so I did not check because that puts it halfway off. So I think it just needs to straight up grab a ledge. Because I honestly did not expect.
Him to get pushed.
Yeah, I didn't expect
Really?
you to do it to it, because it's not completely off. Not sure that there's a rule for this, to be honest. I will roll its reflex save. Oh boy. A 12. Okay, well...
What is the rule for, like... Yeah. Large creatures.
Because I'm tempted to say it really needs to be all 4 squares off. But... let's see. Goblin...
You could say that it's on a narrow surface.
Yeah.
I mean, if it
I
had, like,
think-
critically failed the reflex save, I'd say.
Yeah, so I'm going to say that. So that makes it flat-footed where it is. And if you manage to, obviously, push it further, then it will fall. So I think that makes sense. So it's flat-footed. And you have obviously managed to clear a little bit of a path here. Okay, that was one action.
Boom.
And then I raised
You
my
stood
shield.
up too, right?
Yeah.
So 2 actions.
All right.
Yeah, I stood up, I pushed it, and stepped after it, and then I raised my shield.
Vilry's turn. She is going to quick bomb, and she's going to target Lyra, who she has a pretty clear shot on from here. She's going to throw... what does she want to throw? Yeah. Should get a pop-up. Okay, well, it's a natural 1 anyway. So her +1 doesn't matter.
0
Okay.
damage somehow?
Yeah, it's because I'm gonna roll the damage.
Separately.
Yeah, because it doesn't work to really do it as an attack. I have it as a stat block like I did before. Okay, she will try another one. I need to set her to give me a pop-up real quick. Bonus to roll. So this one's going to be at a -4. Because her bomb gives her a +1. That is a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
Which means this is going to be double damage on not the splash, but double damage on everything else. So oh boy, this was an alchemist fire. So that is 18. 20. So 22 total fire damage to Lyra.
I have 4 hit points left.
Shit.
3
Not over yet.
persistent.
I have 1. I have 1.
So actually, it's 18. 20. Sorry. 20 total fire damage to Lyra, 3 persistent fire damage to Lyra,
So
and
that's 26.
2 fire damage to Oakenclaw and Ardor, and also 2 fire damage to
So it was 23. I have 3 hit points left.
You don't take the persistent until your turn,
Okay. Wow.
which I guess is next, but you take it at the end of your turn.
Wow.
And then she is going to use her third action to reload. Lyra, you're up.
I'm thinking we maybe should have healed a little bit more before we went into this.
I'm sorry, I'm tapped out.
Yeah.
I have a single
I
scroll
can't-
left.
Alright, so since this is my last thing probably until I go down, I will be, I guess I'll just
And did that include your weakness to fire?
Oh
Did-
shit.
Don't you have bark skin?
yeah.
So you
So
take
that
3.
so take 3 extra fire damage, and if you would like to dismiss Mark's skin
So I'll dismiss
against
it.
the alchemist,
I'll dismiss it. Is that an action to dismiss it, or
It's a
just
free
it is a
action.
free action.
Okay, so
so
I have
it's
3 hit points.
Whatever you want to do.
So
That's
for
right.
my last turn, this entire battle probably, I'm going to do hunt
God.
prey, and then I'm going to attack, so I get the bonus and all that jazz. So I get a +1 for inspire courage. I think. I'm assuming that's
yeah.
on there. Probably not gonna hit.
A 15 does not hit.
And
Oof.
then I get a -1.
Yeah.
A 25
And it's 10 points
Is-
of damage.
is just a hit. Okay,
Yeah, 10 damage.
And then
you slash at it for 10 damage.
my last action, I'm gonna attack again. And I don't know if that will hit.
And a 21 will hit.
And is that
11 slashing.
11?
All right, viciously slashing this creature.
And then you take your persistent damage.
Then I take my 3 damage and I'm down. So y'all
All right.
have fun.
did she still make the flat check?
Yeah, so you are down. You're dying 1. Your turn stays where it is. Go ahead and make the flat check to see whether you keep the persistent fire
You're still
damage.
on fire.
The 20, just a
It's a
roll
straight
20.
d20.
Flat d20. A
Right there.
9 will not succeed.
You're on fire.
Is there a fire thing? We'll just say that that's fire. All right, that is Lyra's turn. Aviana.
I am going to cast summon elemental right here.
Ooh.
All right.
Summon elemental.
Give me un momento. Let me find your.
Yes. What elemental it is?
Fire.
Water.
Heart.
Captain Planet.
Where is it? You focus, and it is a fire method, right?
That's right,
That is
correct.
the right thing. Okay, so you focus, and the rest of you see a swirl of mystical energy, and appearing out of it is a little fire creature.
You're gonna make this one blow up too?
It
I
gets 2
could.
actions.
But
Wait, but has it been a week? Or is it
it's
different
not a weak
creatures?
cooldown. It is just a familiar has a weak cooldown.
Oh man. It's gonna blow
Well,
up
it kind of
all
has
of
an
that.
evil face.
A little bit.
No, it would still be the same deal. And so since I've summoned it and it's a
Yep, it gets 2 actions.
2 actions, right?
Yep.
So
As if you had commanded it or sustained.
I think I'm just gonna try to be annoying to her.
I think that's a good idea.
Yup.
What's my move speed? It is looking at a different character sheet. Speed 20. So I'm gonna move right up to her. And then let's make a jaws attack at her.
Okay. And 18 misses. It bites at her and she nimbly dodges. Not literally. She doesn't have to nimble dodge, but
Okay,
she dodges.
that is all for me.
All right. Lena.
I'm gonna move. I don't like being here anymore, so I'm gonna move 20 feet, and then I don't like being here either, so I'm gonna charge suddenly.
Okay.
Oh,
So you're going to go through Ardor.
I'm gonna go through Ardor. Is that a problem?
Well, as you do, it's going to punch you. It should have remembered to punch Ardor as he stood up. I totally forgot that.
Or the
Attack of
fire.
opportunity time, and it rolls a 1.
Was it action moment to get through water?
There is no action. You can just go through me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is the
Yep,
green
you can just
stuff
walk through 'em.
difficult terrain or anything?
Yeah, so the green would be difficult terrain because you're walking up this
Rock.
25,
rock face.
35, 45, and I have 50 feet of movement. Oh wait, no, 45. I only have 40 feet of movement, so I can only get to here. Damn it!
Aw.
And I'm gonna smash, what's her
No,
name, with
fine.
my big giant stick.
All right.
Valerie.
Deadly V. Ugh, I also rolled a 1.
Also rolled a 1. You swing with your great club, and it just goes right over her head.
So tall.
Not as tall as I expected.
Yep.
I thought
Although,
elves were
I don't know.
taller.
She is a half elf, so she's also pretty tall. But this one, you overcompensated. You have 1 action left, right? Just that. No, you moved and charged. Okay. Thugrid.
I'll first command Oakenclaw. I'm taking Arter's lead. I'm going to have Oakenclaw try to move over here and then rush in and headbutt the behemoth into the water, trying to push him as well.
Oakenclaw is small, correct?
Oh, fuck, you can't do that. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Shit, no, I take it all back. I take it all back.
He's
None
a
of that
small
happened.
bear.
He's so small. Oh, poor guy. Then in that case, I'm just going to have... Well, do I want to... The hero point lets you do the recovery thing, right?
Yeah.
But is it like it lets you stabilize and then recover?
No, so you spend them and they errated this.
It's
Okay.
something like you don't die. I don't know.
I believe you stabilize and you don't get wounded.
Okay.
Let's
so,
see.
for example, if I were to go and
Yeah, you
stabilize...
stabilize at 0.
Okay, if I were to stabilize Lyra, does she have the hero point option to get back to 1? Or is that
No.
not a thing? Okay.
Nope.
It is a
She's
thing.
got to get
It's
healing.
just so you don't die.
So you don't die.
Yeah. And she can choose to spend her hero points like basically anytime she would die due to the dying condition.
Gotcha.
I think you would wait though until
She
you
could wait
were
4
on
full
fire.
Yeah.
rounds.
Then
2 full rounds. She's
I
burning.
will, in that case, command Oakenclaw to Jaws and Claw just to lay into the behemoth. So he will attack first, and he is inspired by the song. It's a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Okay, that's actually 7 points of piercing damage. The first one. Oh! And then a claw as a secondary attack. Oh, wait, cancel. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Roll an 18.
22 also hits.
Yeah, for
Is
7
that
more.
7?
Yep, 7 more slashing.
Oakenclaw lays into this thing.
Yeah, go Oakenclaw. And then Thugrin will just continue to charge forward. Moving over to
Slowly
here.
but surely.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. It is. Oh, it's not the behemoth's turn. Ruckus.
Okay, I
real
am
quick.
going to the following. Let's keep up that courage, and then I want to summon an illusionary creature right here. I will call upon the avatar of the goblin tribe.
All right.
Hooray!
It's a tiny observer bot.
Yeah, I want to give Lina the flank.
Oh, is he really large?
The flank.
All right, there you go. You summon
Thank you.
the scariest creature you can think of.
Yes, the
Which is,
avatar of my people.
A thing that does not exist in this intellectual property. That is also a reporter or something. I don't remember why this particular beholder has a tie, but all right, it is the behemoth's turn. The behemoth does not like this particular situation. it is going to raise both of its arms and bring them down toward Arter
Ooh.
and attempt to hit him square in the chest. 22.
Oh, that hits. I'm gonna shield block it.
Okay.
Ah.
So 13 bludgeoning damage. Arter, you are pushed 10 feet backward.
Oh no.
Make a reflex save to
Oh.
avoid falling in the rushing
Oh
river.
no.
Does it? Oh yeah, my hands are not full. Thank goodness.
Mm-mm.
14. Okay, let me find the DC here, because I think that's a failure. I think you're in the water.
No.
So it is the DC to climb. Yeah, that's a failure. So Arter, you plunk into the water.
No.
dang.
It is then going to step. That's the behemoth's turn. Arter, this water is rushing westward. You can see in the split second you have to make a decision. You need to get out of this water, and you need to do it this turn, or you will be carried into this cave, and you will probably, like, this, it goes
Down.
underwater.
Right.
There is almost certainly no way that you would survive.
No way of knowing.
No way to know. You might, but
Jeez. This is rough.
Okay.
what would you like to do?
I would like to grab onto the cliff, whatever, and try and climb back up.
Okay, that's just a simple athletics check because you're already at the edge.
Just a simple athletics. Just
Simple
simple
athletics
Simple
check.
athletics check.
So a 14 is a failure. You have 2 more actions.
I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
31 is a critical success. That will get you. So this is about. Let's see. You are. It's like 10 feet down. So that gets you sort of completely out of the water, and you need to go about 5 feet up more to come up.
I'm going to continue climbing.
All right.
More athletics?
Yep.
Oh, come on.
A 13 is a failure, but not a critical failure.
So I've
you are-
stayed where I am.
Yep. 5 feet down and hanging onto the edge.
Ugh.
Vilry is going to look around, dislike what's going on. She is going to. She's gonna. Surrounded. She's gonna chance it. So she's just gonna move back here. Guessing that none of you have attack of opportunity, which I don't think the method does, right?
I don't think so. I don't think. No, I don't see it anywhere.
And then she is going to quick draw and throw at the fire method because it looks like it is the weakest.
No.
I'm gonna follow her, although I can only get 10 feet.
Okay.
I assume that's how that works, right? Because she
actually-
retreated.
She was here, right? I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me see if she has a benefit to that. No. 10, 20, 30. Okay, so she could get there. So yeah, you can get adjacent to her, and she's going to throw this at the method. Not bomb. It's a 27 to hit the method.
That will hit.
Is it a crit?
Its AC is 17.
Oh, it was not an alchemist fire. So it is actually. Oh, it's even a different die roll. I just have to roll something completely different. much better. So it's gonna take 1 acid damage. Well, it will take 3 acid damage total, and then Ruckus does taking splash damage. Is it taking damage or is
it
it
takes
eating?
any damage it dispels, right? If I think. I have to just let's see this giant block of text, but I'm pretty sure if it takes damage. It's saving.
If the
It fails a
image-
saving throw,
If the
or
image
if it's hit by an attack.
or fails to save, yeah.
So it was not hit. This is splash damage. So loser a. Okay. Yeah, if it's hit by it was not hit by an attack. That's splash damage. Okay, so it does not disappear.
Lucky me.
The fire method also takes 7. Did I get that backwards?
No.
Okay, yeah, okay. So 7. Oh, wait, no. It takes 2d6 persistent acid damage, which rolls on its turn.
Ooh.
So 7.
Yeah. Well, no, so I will roll it on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, that's 2 actions. She is then going to draw a potion, a vial from her bag, and that is her third action. Lyra, you take 1 damage, or you take some amount of persistent damage.
Mhm.
Actually, no. So you roll your flat check for dying,
Mhm.
which is a 14. That's a success. You stabilize, then you take damage. You go back to dying 1, and then roll your flat check again.
For the fire.
I think it would be dying too. Because when she
Am I dead?
stabilizes,
That's true. She stabilizes wounded 1, and then goes down to dying 2. Okay, so you're now dying 2, and you are still on fire.
Yep.
Bad.
Aviana.
Good.
I guess use an action to move. Wait, is it move at speed 25?
Does it fly?
It does fly.
Would it not have to worry about difficult terrain then because it's flying?
Not
So
if
it's
it's
going
flying.
to fly 25 feet, 5,
So
10,
it can get to her because she only went 15 feet.
25 feet.
Yep.
And make a Jaws attack.
And 11 will not hit.
This,
Not even close. It would just get 1 attack if it.
Oh, because it only moves twice. Oh, that's right. So it only gets 2 actions.
2 actions.
I forget about that. Okay, and then I guess I will produce flame on the behemoth.
All right.
This is my first time using a minion. Produce flame. That's a 23, right? Yes. Because of Ruckus.
You are not within. Oh no, sorry, the behemoth. Yeah, that hits 8 fire damage, and it smells bad as the behemoth starts to catch on fire. Not like pork. It smells like something worse.
It had its turn. Does it need to take the damage?
Does it need to take the damage?
The persistent acid damage? Or is that on her turn?
on your turn.
Oh yeah. And then it 2d6. So it's going to be 8 acid damage, and then roll a flat check for it. That is a success. It shakes off the acid. And next up is Lena. You have your foe flanked.
What's going on with the cauldron? Is there a fire under the cauldron?
There is a fire boiling under the, or a fire under the cauldron. There does appear to be something in the
Steam
cauldron.
coming out of it?
There's a little bit. Yeah.
Like it's probably really hot?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna shove.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Look at a plus
So
one.
it is going to be difficult to push her in because it's like more than half her. More than half? No, it's about half her height. She does have to be able to double toil and trouble.
So that right? Because it's just.
So
Yeah,
I will say you'll need a critical success to get her in it. Or you can push her part way and she'll be essentially doing the same thing that the behemoth was. Well, a 27 is
That would be
definitely...
Is it a
It
critical
might be.
success?
Let me check her fort DC.
Is it Port DC
That
17 or
probably
lower?
is a critical success. Actually, it's not.
Damn.
Yeah. So she is like teetering on the edge of this thing, which does make her flat-footed.
And step, right?
Yeah.
As part of the shove? And then I
Yes,
can
it
shove her
is.
the rest of the way in?
Sure. So make an athletics check. It's a -5 because they are attacks.
I didn't put in the -5, so it would be a 20.
Okay. A 20.
And she's flat-footed. I don't think that affects fortitude though.
It does.
It should though, right?
not, But a 20 is just barely not a success. So it is a failure.
Well, I'm all out of moves.
Real close. If you had a bonus to athletics checks, you could have maybe pushed her in. Or, there's always next turn though. Thugrin.
Plus 10 to athletics. I'm expert in it. I don't have a skill feed for it, for pushing.
Alright, Thugrin comes forward, finally coming into range. He's going to move up 10 feet. He's going to command Oakenclaw to strike at the behemoth. First with his jaws. Did we get Inspire Courage last round?
Yep.
did.
Yay. Jaws.
I would never let you down like that.
Go Goblin!
15 probably didn't hit though, huh?
A 15 misses.
Damn. And then Claws. 20.
A 20 hits.
Yeah, 9 slashing.
Ooh, so the behemoth is looking ragged.
Okay, and then
They already
finally, Thugrin is going to make his first melee attack ever. And attack with the sickle, empowered by the lightning coursing through his veins. He's going to make a single sickle attack. And if he hits, it'll do an extra d4 lightning damage. 23.
Oh. 23 hits.
Yeah, so 3 plus 4. 3 slashing and 4 lightning.
Ugrin, you bury your sickle into this thing.
And then realizes what position he's in.
It is still up, Ruckus.
Okay, well I want to
Not dead.
sustain my illusion.
Okay.
And I want to definitely keep that courage up. And then I'm gonna move. I'm having trouble seeing what the illusion's movement speed is. Does that say somewhere? Because I want to move it here and then get it to.
Know that you can
Attacker.
move it.
Yeah, it might just be stationary.
Oh, is it?
Well, it says he could use 2 actions,
Oh yeah. So it can just move.
but it's
Is it because it's just an illusion that you can just sort of like relocate it within 500 feet?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, well, I don't want to
I'll-
make her too
I'll-
unbelieving.
I mean, I will say that it like if you want it to be believable, it's got to have a move speed of like 30 or less.
5.
Yeah. I just want to move it here, and then I guess it will attack her.
Okay.
I do use your spell attack roll. Okay.
Yep. And she is flat-footed.
Where is my spell attack roll? Is this what I... up here? Oh. Huh. How do I actually use this?
Just roll telekinetic projectile.
Yeah, just
Telekinetic projectile?
just roll one of your spell attacks. A 16 will miss.
Oh, +1 for being inspired, I
Inspired.
guess, but that's
yeah,
it.
it will miss.
Oh well. She can...
Yeah,
I don't think that helps.
it still misses.
That's okay.
Try
She's
it.
more likely to believe that it's real if it doesn't hit her.
It
on
doesn't
the
That's
swing.
actually
true.
make contact.
That is true. Hitting
I
her
don't-
makes her more likely to disbelieve it.
But I want it to be believable that it's coming for her.
Rawr, it's going to murder her. It is the behemoth's turn. It is going to spend 2 actions. It's going to slam its foot on the ground. I need reflex saves
Ah, great.
from Oakenclaw, Lyra, Thugrin, and Ardor.
How do you make a reflex save if you're dead?
Actually, it
Dodge
doesn't
out of
matter.
the way.
It doesn't matter for Lyra. You would be knocked prone. You're already prone.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how
boy.
this works.
Uh-oh.
Ardor, that is a failure.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Ah, no!
You back
Are
in the
you
drink?
going to accept falling back in the water?
Does
No,
he
I'm
have a
not.
Hero
choice?
point. Although, I mean,
Oh, hero point.
I hear a point.
yeah, you get +6 to the roll.
Yeah, hero
A
point.
21 is a success.
Barely
so
hanging on.
nobody is knocked prone. That was
Right.
a failure of a 2 action. Which means somebody needs to die, and it's Thugrin
Wow.
or Thugrin's pet. Oakenclaw
after
has
me,
done
you
more
coward.
damage. But man, Thugrin has this like
Lightning sickle.
okay. Oakenclaw it is.
Ah, fuck.
It is going to swing down at Oakenclaw for a 16.
Misses. AC 17.
Big old clumsy behemoth. It's round 4. Ardor.
Climbing up. Climbing up.
All right, a 20 is a success,
Good job.
which will pull you up.
I was just worried you were gonna roll like a 1 on that climb.
I think you would have to pull yourself up there.
Oh, okay.
The gravel ledge thing or something.
And
Second thought, nah, you can do that. You can be there if you want.
actually, no. This is better.
Not
Fucking
between
stay
it and the water.
I can stay out of its reach because I need to come over here and I need to cast Lay on Hands on Lyra.
All right.
12 hit points.
Back to 12.
Don't lose it all next turn.
Well,
I will try. Hopefully I can roll.
Alrighty.
That was climb, and stride, and cast.
Yep. It is now Vilry's turn. She is going to drink her potion. She's then going to draw her dagger, and she is going to attempt to bury it in Lena's throat. I'm going to say throat.
Ooh, she mean.
Not
I
the
mean-
top of her head.
Which
Maybe
you can't
that.
reach the top of my head.
that's right.
These are
That is a 31.
Oh my.
A 31 is a crit, so 14
Okay.
damage.
14 piercing damage, and she drank a thing, which gives her extra damage. I just have to move
Subtract
this.
5 from that, so it's actually 9.
Why 5?
Because I have resist 5, because
14.
because I'm made of stone.
Yeah, take the
Oh.
potion.
Yep. That's good.
Look up this thing she just drank.
Says the person who went down because of her motion.
I know, but in this case it works well.
I know.
hmm It's only. It was just because that damn fire damage.
I mean, it did make it a lot harder for me to get into into
It's
range.
almost like she left those potions there for us to sabotage
There's
us.
Bait.
And you take an additional 1 acid damage. So it was drink, draw, strike. That is her. Oh shit, she's in a perilous location. I forgot that. Oh well.
It's like, oh,
She had bloodlust. Lyra, you are awake.
yay!
So do I make the saves at the end of my turn, right?
Right.
You get a
Okay.
full turn.
So I'm gonna stand up. I assume I have
Okay.
to do that.
It is going to take its attack of opportunity,
Okay.
which once again I
So
should.
in Pathfinder, if you stand up, it can do attacks
Yep.
of opportunity.
'Cause
It's a move action. Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that. I thought.
Yeah.
No, I'm used to.
It's ranged attacks, move actions, or exiting a space within its reach.
Okay. Well, if I had known that, I would not have stood up. But that's okay. It's all right. Take the.
It's a 31,
Yeah. Okay.
Grid.
or as many hit points as you have.
God damn it! I thought. Shit.
Yeah,
He
that's
gave you one order. It was,
No.
don't
Well,
lose it all in one hit.
So
I did
28
not
hit
realize
points.
that opportunity attacks worked differently in
it's
Pathfinder.
usually people don't have them, but when they do, it sucks ass.
No, I thought it's like if you move, because I'm still thinking the opportunity attacks like you move away. I
yeah,
didn't
the
know if it
problem
was
is
just
Their trait is.
if you're prone, there's no way for you to get away because you either crawl and take an attack of opportunity, or you stand up and take an attack of opportunity.
Well, sorry, Arter, I fucked up because I don't know how to play Pathfinder. It's okay.
That's okay.
So
Sorry,
that
you're
down,
done
there is-
too? No problem.
Not anything that you can do. You can't even pick up your weapons because attack
That's
of
true.
opportunity also
Yeah.
works
to manipulate.
manipulate
So,
actions.
yeah. So even if
Yep.
I like attacked prone, it would still get that right.
Yep.
Okay.
the only thing you could do is punch it.
Punch it.
Yeah. Well,
Or-
I did not. Yeah, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's a dying 2.
So
She
yeah,
takes the
she was
Damage.
wounded
Wounded
1 when
2.
she went down when she stabilized the first time. Wounded 2 when she was healed. She's now down and wounded 3, or
4.
so that makes her dying 3.
So you
Don't-
have to use a hero point right now.
Sorry, dying
No,
2. Dying 2 takes damage. Dying 3. Roll a flat check.
That's
Because
confusing as crap.
the recovery is spend a hero point and it's all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's at this
So
point, it's do
next
it.
turn you have to
No,
spend a
but
hero
yeah,
point.
it's like save it till you're
You
like,
absolutely have to.
yeah.
In
Why
case
would
some
I?
asshole like me comes and heals
What?
you.
Why would I do it? What?
Never mind.
What are you talking about?
I could like try to heal you potentially, but
I know.
I'm not
Well,
going to.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, there is no point in spending your hero points right now.
yeah. That's why I'm like, no. I'll wait till I'm about to die. So I failed my flat check. I'm guessing.
Now,
That was a 5. Yeah, okay.
it's an easy-
Yes, you do. So you are still
Jeez.
on fire, which brings you to, well, yeah, dying 3. Dying 3 is bad. Sorry, Lyra. Aviana.
I'll wait. Yeah. Don't heal me until I
Wrecked.
either like save from fire damage or the behemoth dies.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I think I killed you.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I appreciate the heal, but wait, let's kill the behemoth and then I'll try and not die.
Am I flanking with the illusion? The method, I mean?
No.
Flanking is only from melee range.
She is flat-footed.
No,
right?
it's
With the method, but
Oh, she's
Um,
there. I was thinking she was in a space.
no, it has, if it's here,
What is its athletics?
Whoops. My computer.
Is the method gonna try a push?
It
It
has
doesn't.
acrobatics.
yeah, so it's,
Can I harry her into the pot?
its athletics is 0.
Well, I mean, there's always 20s. I'm gonna fly over to her and attempt a Jaws attack.
A 25 will hit for, okay. Let me go back to that thing she used.
Does she have weakness fire?
acid.
She does, yeah. Isn't it 10 for a moderate?
So she gets chomped. She takes 3, 4.
Oh, it's weakness 5. That's 300 times. Okay.
If the weakness is more than the damage, does she take the entire thing, or does she just take?
You take that plus
Chop.
whatever weakness more.
Oh no,
So,
that's
like,
not a
it
very
would
big
go from
chunk of
3 to
hit
8?
points. And then let's try a produce flame on the behemoth. That seems to going to be my turn cycles for a second. Actually, the Inspire Courage, does that 1 to both of those damages?
One of them.
Okay. So it would be 1 more than that. And it would be 26
Well,
to
it
hit,
doesn't matter.
if that matters.
A 15 is going to miss the behemoth.
Bummer.
Okay, that's all for me.
Next up is Lena.
Smash.
Keep trying what I'm doing. I'm gonna try another shove. Shoving is the answer. I don't get a put bonus to
It's
that.
going to do like 2 damage to her or something.
26 is a success. You plunk her into the cauldron. She screams in pain. Let's
Aha.
say she takes.
Now Patrick has to figure out what the
40 fire
damage
damage.
of boiling water
Yeah,
is.
but it was both fire and water damage. If it was a Pokemon.
So she's gonna take.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hot.
She
Water.
screams in pain.
Too far away. Well, I don't want to follow her, but I guess I will move.
Well, I'll say she's.
So she's actually in that square.
Yeah, she's in that square. But
Oh,
she's,
there is rule about this.
Okay. And then I am gonna rage and smash her in the head with my
Oh, that's
club.
first edition.
This would be attack number 2.
And she will definitely
Close it
have
up.
cover being inside a cauldron, and you being a halfling.
It's okay. I missed anyways.
You swing your great club and you miss her in the cauldron.
But
Thugrin.
my AC goes down. My hit points go up.
Oakenclaw will attack this behemoth once more as we take down the monster. 18 to hit.
18 will hit. He
8 piercing
chomps
damage.
on and takes a bite out of it.
And then Oakenclaw will claw. Oops, not that one. 17.
A 17 will miss.
Damn. Yeah, that's what the +1. Yeah, it is. Beans. Then here comes Thugrin. Thugrin with the mighty lightning sickle. Will just attack. Let's see. The +1. Inspired. God damn it. Is that...
17 misses. Thugrin and Oakenclaw in tandem swing a claw and swing a sickle,
We just
and
can't hit this thing.
I got one more action, because it was one action to command Oakenclaw, and I got one attack, so I will try my second attack with the sickle. Ugh. 21.
yeah, a 21 will
5
hit.
slashing
Thugrin.
plus D4 lightning. 2 5 slashing 2 lightning.
You swing your sickle at this thing and you slash it, and it collapses.
I take the sickle and like use it to drag it into the water. And me and Oakenclaw roar in defiance.
Marcus.
Okay. I'm gonna sustain the illusion, keep up the courage, and I guess the illusion's gonna make an attack on her in the cauldron.
All right. That'll hit.
Okay, let's
so
go way
it
back up to
is-
the. Okay. What?
D4
how does
plus
this
your
work?
spellcasting modifier is what I saw in the spell description.
Yeah.
Not a lot of damage. And
So
it's
just-
like,
just
it's
roll-
non-lethal. It's like mental damage.
Yeah, D4 plus 4, and then we'll double it.
You have to keep
Okay.
track of how much damage that is.
Sorry. So
Is it-
it's how much? It's 1d.
That's not how non-lethal works.
D4 plus your...
What's not how non-lethal work?
You don't have to
Okay.
keep track of how much damage
It's
it's
just,
done.
non-lethal damage is just damage.
Is he rolling for the illusion, or is he rolling it for himself?
The
Is it
illusion.
The illusion, if she realizes it's an illusion, she gets half of the damage back.
Oh.
It dealt.
Yeah, it's.
So you have to keep track of the
Oh,
illusion.
Jesus,
damage
that's annoying.
separate.
Okay,
yeah,
I will.
she gets half of it back if she realizes
So-
it's illusion.
And so that is 8 because I assume your
Yes.
charisma modifier is 4. Okay, so that's 16.
Yep.
She's gonna take 16 damage. I thought they got rid of that with don't
Sorry,
like
I'm
this.
making you keep a second. I was like, this spell
well,
is a DM tip-off.
She immediately gets a will save.
It's like an old magic card spell.
Do you want me to just like repost the? Here, I'm just gonna repost
No,
the
Alright,
illusion.
Get some
I've
sticky
got it over
notes
here.
and like
Oh, okay.
keep track of
Well,
it.
I'll just throw that. I was that wall of text up again in case.
I cast
you were
wall of
able
text.
to read some of it. It's such a good spell if you want to be really
It's a very
annoying.
good spell.
So, describe this thing actually to me.
What would a goblin avatar look like? A giant goblin? I'm not
Probably.
sure. What would an avatar pardon?
Probably.
Yeah, like a giant hobgoblin.
A big
Like a-
goblin.
A giant goblin wielding a weapon of some kind.
Yeah, a
Um,
giant axe or club or something. I imagine it's some old-timey looking character out of a story, right? An ancient goblin hero, hobgoblin creature, who's big, very big. The story's exaggerated.
Yeah. Okay. So its point is, it's big and scary. I think crit damage is believable then. So
Big scary monster damage.
she does not get the free will save.
Woo.
If it was a big scary thing and it dealt 1 damage, that would be different. Arter.
I'm going to try and smother the flames on Lyra.
That is an excellent idea.
Oh, cool. That's something that
Just
can be
give
done.
her an extra save.
That I have to remember. And this is in a weird place in the rules. It's like
She gets to make an extra flat check immediately.
yeah. Do you normally have to roll? I don't think you do. I think you just spend 2 actions.
Yeah, there's no mentioning of a roll here.
Yeah,
I
okay.
had-
So
had
go
it
ahead.
out.
Go ahead and make a flat check then, Lyra. See if you can beat this fire with Arter's help. 10 will not succeed.
Why can't I roll to save my life?
Whoa, wait.
2 actions, Arter.
Wait. Assisted recovery. Usually requires 2 actions. Blah, blah, blah. Recently, the GM decides how this help works. Reduce the DC of the flat check to 10 for a particularly appropriate type of help.
Yeah. If he had water,
Soaking
yes.
in it.
I guess that's true.
He has more water than no else right now.
He brings himself
I
out
can-
over.
If you
I considered
you-
just lying on top of her. I
if
thought
you-
that was inappropriate.
if you are willing to go prone,
Absolutely.
okay,
Ah.
sure, and we'll keep that. So Lyra, you are no longer on
Jesus.
fire. Also,
Yay.
Arter is on top of you. Also, you don't know this because you're.
Yeah, God,
I'm
that's-
unconscious. I mean, hey, as long as he's saving my life, and it's not,
And Arter, you have a 3rd action.
Do, and there's a chance that I'm pretty sure that there's a chance that this won't work. Hold on. I'm reading up on prone real quick. Okay, I don't think that there's any mention of a flat check for manipulate actions like Grabbed is, so I'm going to use battle medicine on her.
Yeah. You can do that.
Oh wait, I've already used it on her once. Damn it. I'm gonna crawl off of her.
It has been 1 day.
Then
It's all 1 day.
not yeah.
still the longest day.
The longest day.
The longest day.
I had
All
used
right.
it on
Valerie is going to use an action to climb out of the boiling water. And then she is going to attempt to murder Lena. Not the behemoth. I can close
My
the
illusion
game.
space.
Oh, that's true. It is an illusion.
Where's she gonna go? She can try to push past us.
Go around.
She actually does have a very good, but actually, so she'll go
Tumble.
up there, and then I guess she's gonna. Man, does she go after the method? No.
I mean, she can move again.
Yeah, she is gonna move 10, 15, 20, 25. She's gonna move there, and she is going to throw. She's going to quick bomber and throw something at Lena, who is luckily.
Does that count as moving away from me? She was near me.
She
She did
so,
like 2 moves.
so she like used her action to plop up here. That would be when she moved away from you.
So I could move to there.
You could move into the cauldron.
I don't want to move into the cauldron.
What's your action called?
It's called sudden charge. I can spam you with the details.
Not sudden charge.
Sudden.
No, oh, it's not. It's a feat. It's this one. No escape.
No escape.
I mean, she's not really retreating. She's just climbing out of the thing.
Yeah. I mean, attempts to move away from you. So
I would have to
yeah.
follow her. So I would have to go into the cauldron, which I'm not going to do. So I guess
Yeah,
you found a way around that.
following it and keeping it in reach throughout its movement until it stops moving. So yes, you would have to follow her into the cauldron, and she just moved 5 feet, so you would have to stop in the cauldron. Seems bad to me, but it's up to you.
Choose not to.
Okay. She will then draw and throw a bomb. Oh, but it's a fire method. That's annoying. She's gonna do it anyway. 25 to hit Lena.
It's not a crit.
So Lena takes 7 fire damage, and then it is 1d6 persistent. Oh no, it is 3 persistent fire damage flat. So you are now also aflame. That is 3 actions for her. Yeah, the fire method obviously takes no fire damage.
So what does fast healing mean?
It means it heals that amount, that number of hit points on its turn. I do not. It doesn't get that just because fire damage happens to it. I think
Right, but if I hold on to Lena, does that
if it is in fire,
while touching fire?
if Lena is willing to be hugged by a fire method. Lyra, you are dying 3. Make a flat check to not die.
One of these stupid things.
I believe in you.
DC 13.
This
Natural 1.
This is
Use your
Lyra,
hero
you have a
point.
choice.
Use your hero point.
You can spend all of your hero points, or your character can die.
well, I mean,
I mean, those are the 2 choices.
considering I can't roll anything above a 10, I'll just like spend my hero
Aw.
points.
Poor Lyra.
All right. Lyra stabilizes and is not on fire.
Well, and there's also not a behemoth next to me, so like,
It's true.
ideally.
Vilry throws an acid splash on.
Ross!
Aviana.
We're just gonna have it fly into her face again. And do another. Well, oh, it's 2 actions. Yeah, just another Jaws attack.
26 will hit.
And then I get +1 from the inspired current 5.
Is there a range on that?
Oh, no, yeah, we're outside.
I did the math.
So yeah, 3 piercing, 1 fire. And then I guess I will move.
You're not. But I guess it doesn't carry over to the method. Maybe Ruckus will move, and then we can get inspired later.
Oh, are you getting too far away?
Yeah, there's a range on it.
I'll move there. Yeah, it's 60 feet, I think, for the fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which has never been a thing until this fight.
Until
Oh,
now.
I get a second action, right? Yes, so I can move again. Is it to move into difficult terrain? Does that cost an extra? Yes.
Yes.
Great. I'm just going to stop here, I think, at 20 feet.
Right. Lena.
Do the other thing, which is the sudden charge thing. So I'm going to suddenly charge over to here. And move what used to be my regular movement, but it's now another move for me. And then I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to attack a second time. I'm not inspired.
A 14 will miss. Clumsily swing your club.
Again.
Aww.
And a 14 will still miss.
It's a 15,
A
right?
second 14. It is a 15 because of my backswing, but it doesn't help.
Don't forget that backswing.
Does the backswing only work if it's a different creature?
I think it's a miss.
Yeah, as long as I miss.
Yeah,
I get
after
a plus
missing on
one.
this turn, you get a +1 to your next attack,
So I got a 15 for that one.
which will not hit. Alrighty. Thugrin.
Alright, it's
Take your
time.
3 turns to get up to her.
No, it is time. Emboldened by taking down this behemoth and this monstrosity to nature, Thugrin will unleash the inner beast within and attempt to cast animal form.
Alright. So you have to counteract.
I have to counteract myself. So my spell attack roll is a +9, so I'm just going to roll a d20 +9. See if I do it. Come on, baby. Fuck.
You channel your energy, and you cannot overcome the power of the potion that Vilry probably created, actually. She seems to have thwarted you.
It's too
somehow.
strong.
It's 4D chess, 2000 IQ.
God, that's so sad. That was 2 actions. So what I'm gonna do then is kind of like see how far away Vilry is. I'm going to drop my sickle, be like, fuck it, and then pull out the scroll of heal that I have and have that ready in my hand.
All right.
That's my turn.
Ruckus.
Okay, I guess I'll sustain my spell. I'll move my full speed, which takes me there, onto his corpse, I guess. And then I can move my illusion. Is it believable to get to there? He's a huge
Yeah, I
thing.
think that was 25 feet.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I guess it was difficult terrain.
Yeah, he's a big creature. Maybe it'll. And let's attack again. Oh, that's not much damage. If it hits.
Yeah, the attack will hit.
Oh, right. I have to roll the damage.
Yeah.
But it's not. I wanted more criticals. All criticals. 1d4 plus 4, so 8 damage.
Okay.
Well,
And for 8 damage, I am going to give her a free perception check.
did I just heal her?
And
Whoa!
she disbelieves.
No, it's gone. She heals half the amount of
Illusion.
psychic damage she's taken.
That one was 8.
Plus 16, right? So half of 24.
Mhm.
And you can see her realize that it wasn't real the whole time.
She's been
We're
duped.
all illusions.
Yeah, poke that fire method. Maybe it's not real.
It's round 6. Arter.
I'm standing up as soon as I can find the
I'm
throne.
doing it.
There we go.
Watch. Look at me.
Watch me. A leaf on the wind.
Then I run.
All right. It is Vilry's turn. Vilry. Lena, did you take your 3 fire damage?
I did-
And
I
make
did.
flat?
I did the first part and the second part. I'll do the second part now.
She's going to.
Mhm.
There's nobody.
Run away again. She's already got her dagger out because she stabbed me with it before. Or did you drop it when she climbed out of the...
Yeah, no, she has her dagger. She dropped her. She left her crossbow because she had to climb with something. So she
one!
her crossbow is still in the bubbly.
Can I use my Inspire Courage? You can make that at 15.
You cannot. That would be Inspire Competence.
Ah.
Actually, no, not on a flat check. You
It's-
basically can't use anything on a flat check.
Because there's a flat.
Yeah. So she is gonna. And she could like throw. No, okay, you all suck. She is going to stab Lena viciously with her dagger for an 18.
I think that's
and that
gonna
is-
hit.
5 piercing damage
Ha!
and 3 acid damage. She will
Never
attack a second time for a 12 and
That will
a
miss.
third time for a 17, which I
Will
think
miss.
misses you just
My AC
barely.
is 18 now because we're 3rd level.
And as she and that includes both your -1s.
My 2 -1s, yes. My AC would be
Um,
20 if I was not
yeah.
clumsy or raging.
Alrighty. As she swings her dagger at you, Lena, she looks at you with contempt. She says, "It doesn't matter, you know. I've already won. I dispatched my minion to destroy the town before you arrived here. Everyone in Plaguestone will be dead long before you ever get there."
Was
Lyra,
it that big abomination-looking thing?
Oh no.
you are unconscious. Aviana.
I'm gonna heal next round.
Okay.
Pretty sure we already killed that guy, by the way. FYI.
Let's try. Yeah, let's just keep at it with the biting. Just being. Does that hit
A 17 will miss.
even when she's flat-footed?
Yep.
What did I roll? Oh, I rolled only an 8. I see. Oh, sure. I hit it again. So it's minus what, 5 from that?
Yep.
So
And 18 flat-footed will miss.
And I think this is too far. Yep. So I'll move up to stand next to Arter.
All right. Lena.
Smash it.
I'm gonna do the same thing she did, but with a club and against her.
All right.
And I'm gonna succeed in hitting. Do I get a +1?
Yes, he moved in range. A 14 misses.
I'm only rolling 14s. This seems like a bad thing. That was the wrong attack.
Oh, I didn't inspire courage on my last turn because I had to sustain the illusion. So
Aw, no inspiration.
there's no inspiring. I will sing again soon.
So then
So
it would be a 19.
A
Gonna put it at
19
+1.
flat-footed will miss. Damn it.
Oh,
Wait.
it is crit.
Dex-based character.
But with backswing, a 21 or a 20 will hit.
So the second one
Should we
hits.
just use that 12 damage?
Sure, 12 damage. You bash her in the side of her body. All right, take your 3 damage and roll a flat check.
Roll d20.
You know, if you want to get rid of the fire, you can always just jump in the river. I wouldn't make you have to roll any checks then to not burn to death. A 10 will be a failure. You
So
continue to
generous.
burn. Thugrin.
I am going to, well, it's going to be a little less effective than I would have hoped. But, since I have the scroll aloft, I will read it and cast Heal with 3 actions in a burst 30 feet around me. So that'll just be the Goblin, Lyra, Oakenclaw, and myself. Oh, I didn't do the rolls here. So it'll just be 2d8 healing. Woo! 15.
Oh, nice.
15 hit points to the Goblin, Lyra, Oakenclaw, and myself.
All right.
That is
Nice.
the last of any kind of semblance of healing that I can do.
And you have a third action. Oh, no, you
I
did. You
used
did,
the
you did a 3-action
version.
heal. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ruckus.
Okay.
You got 15 hit points.
Thank you. Sorry. Oh, so used to not doing anything.
I'm gonna use my full actions to get to here, and then I'll inspire. Let's
All right.
inspire that courage back up.
Singing to inspire everyone. Harder.
Except for Villery.
I'm running up.
She just
Everyone.
doesn't appreciate Goblin Song.
Get him.
Drawing last will. I'm
Attack!
gonna run her through with last will.
I believe.
I believe.
I don't think 19 hits though.
You swing your sword, and she dodges you.
No.
No, she stabs you to death.
Not nimbly.
All right, stab me, bitch.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
It is her turn. List of people who are not that stupid. Number 1, Vilry. She's gonna go for not the giant armored guy because she's
Her loss.
spoiler. She's the smartest person in the room. Actually, she's equally smart to Aviana, but
I was about to say,
She's
wait
what
a
you
second.
dab Aviana.
Aviana, she's not a melee ranger.
Not Aviana. She's gonna stab Lena. She says, "When you return to Plaguestone, you will find nothing but ash and bones." Well, okay, maybe not ash. Bodies and bones.
I wish we could have taken her alive
That's a
somehow.
nat 1. Second swing at Lena is a 23.
Retributive strike.
Ha!
Reduce that by 5 damage.
Okay,
Yes.
so Lena takes 3 acid damage.
No. Lena
Oh,
takes
that's true.
nothing.
You resist it.
I'm going to resist the 5 piercing and reduce to 3 acid.
All right.
I get hit for
Oh.
nothing. And she got hit for more than nothing.
Oh, last will!
Smartest girl in the room, huh?
This
She should have attacked the armored guy.
this time, Arter, you swing your blade and you sure do connect. She is bleeding. Third action.
Fireball Citadel herself.
She's gonna swing at the Mephit. Does a 16 hit the Mephit?
I do not think so. Nope.
All right. It is then Lyra's turn. Lyra, you're on the ground.
You are up though.
I stand up
You can do things.
since there's no behemoth to knock me down again.
The behemoth rises from the dead and attacks Lyra.
I would be so mad.
Turns out she's also a necromancer.
Slam.
Yeah, and considering I it would literally take me the rest of my actions to get to her. I am not just gonna like go straight to her and not be able to attack because that would just be dumb.
You also have to pick up both of your weapons.
Yeah, so like I'm not just gonna get to her because then she'll just try and kill me again. So I'm just gonna move.
Well, is it stand up, grab sword, grab
Yeah, I'm
sword?
gonna grab sword. Well, is it 2 grab swords?
It would
No,
be
'cause
two
I have-
actions to grab both of your
Yeah, okay,
swords.
so I'll just stand there.
It's a
I'll just stay there. Again.
all right,
I pat your back consolatory.
Aviana,
We
but
all
you
get-
are alive.
We
You
all
are
get the shit
alive.
kicked out of us.
Yay.
Gonna see. Gonna say something to my method in a language that probably nobody understands.
And blow it out.
And-
Oh.
Nope.
If it bites and misses,
And then no, wow.
bites and misses.
And I'm gonna then angrily say something to the method in a language probably nobody understands. And then I guess I'm gonna try to produce flame at her with a +1.
And 11 will miss. You throw
Okay.
a firebolt at her and it misses. Lena,
Still alive. And she's still alive, so I'm going to try to fix that problem. I'm going to try to smash her with my club once more. I get a +1. Also a +1.
22 will hit. 16 damage. Lena Bellis, you hoist your giant great club. It is probably about as big as you are. It's about as tall
I am,
as
technically.
Valerie. You swing it and you cave in her skull, practically knocking it off of her head as her body collapses to the ground. And we will hand wave your burning and just say you're at, I don't know, 12 hit points.
Dunk your head in the
Drop, drop,
water.
I mean, I could stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah,
I
there
have
is.
2 actions left.
There's water.
You have 2 actions left. There's water. You are fine.
I was
definitely
hoping
not
this
be
would
at
be the end
12.
of it, but it sounds like it is not.
I'll be at 14.
Yeah, we've got to get going.
Well, wait. Does she have anything on her? Just to heal or
You-
something?
You search her, and you find. Why did I just close her character sheet? That is very silly. So obviously she has the crossbow, which seemed to be not a normal make of crossbow in that it was shooting fire things at you. Although it's currently in a bubbling cauldron. Let's see. She has on her.
Probably fish that out.
Here we go. So she has magical bracers of some kind. She has a belt pouch with 2 platinum, 38 gold, and 4 silver. She has the dagger she was wielding, which is clearly magical. She has a key, and she has she has a bunch of alchemy stuff. She also has 2 backup daggers.
Smart.
Anybody who wants to can make a crafting check
I shall.
and just roll it. Actually, anybody can make a crafting check. Just tell me if you want to do.
Thugren will with his +7.
No, or
bonus.
roll it. Yeah, just go ahead and roll it. It's fine.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if we're all
So-
able to do it.
Arter, as you search her body, it occurs to you that alchemists should normally have a formula book, and it's strange that she doesn't have a formula book on her. But you do find on her a parchment that bears a simple diagram of a round flat-topped rock with a depression on top. The diagram depicts a procedure for using acid to create a reservoir inside the stone. A single note appears on the illustration. Mother's ring will be the key.
She's gonna perform some kind of
well.
ritual.
There was the well when we first get to Plaguestone. There was like a depression, I think.
You mean the Plaguestone?
The Plaguestone, aye. I'm not good with names. Don't.
Does she have a ring on her?
She does not appear to be wearing any rings.
I mean, she seemed to mention someone was already on their way.
It wasn't apprentice. It was minion.
I think she said minion. But we should hurry.
I asked if it was the abomination. She didn't answer, so it probably is not the abomination.
Let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe we should have kept her alive or taunted her more for information.
I don't think she would have told us anything
Yeah,
except to
she
be.
probably
It was
tried to tell us.
insane.
She would have said it to be condescending, if anything, right?
Aye.
You potentially could have gone that path. Trap her into condescending to you, her information.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Are we gonna fast travel back to town or what?
Aye.
Good job, guys.
You have teleport?
I
Dimension
can't.
door.
Well, I have a potion.
What kind of potion?
It's a potion of healing. I guess it doesn't really help that much, but you never know.
You drink it.
I have
Ooh,
a.
I have one healing potion and one elixir of life. The elixir of life is the 3d6 plus 6. And the other one's a 1d8.
Give it to Lyra.
I have a minor elixir of life.
I guess I'm 19.
That was me. Sorry.
Oh, it's
Who
okay.
wants the minor elixir of life?
I'll take whichever one. How much is the minor?
It's a d6. Minor?
Yeah.
Minor is 3d6 plus... It was 1d6 plus 1.
Plus 1. What?
Right, because lesser is better than minor.
I did not.
I don't know how you can remember that.
I didn't roll a 1. So that's good. So I'm back to I'm at pretty much half HP, which is
Woo.
only a little down from what I was at the start of this, so that's good. So I'm feeling better now.
Hooray.
We're gonna run back to town?
We run back to
Or
town.
travel
Yeah.
back down as quickly as we can?
We're gonna get our horses and we're gonna go back to town. Real quick, like.
Let's get out
Okay.
of here.
So you rush back through. Let's see. We'll follow the guy here. So you rush back through the caves, say hi to some bat corpses. You then go back through here, past some dead constructs and stuff. And then up to the top of Spite's cradle, and then you make your way back to the horses. There are only 5 horses. Interestingly, you came on 6. There are only 5. Luckily, 2 of you are capital S small. So if Lena and Ruckus are willing to share a horse, which is possible.
Share a horse
Very
before.
willing.
I think
And,
we did because Ruckus is afraid of horses.
And
Only
Thugrin,
4 horses? Because obviously the minion took the 5th horse.
yeah, so it's 4. You're able to get onto these horses, and you go back toward the path. So you are then riding hard. I take it you're gonna.
Can we do some riding at a pace where I can pray at the same time for a bit too?
Um, you know, if you're willing to stop for a few minutes, yes.
Alright, fine.
But you really you've got to pay attention to your horse when you're
Yeah, okay.
going. So it's up to you.
Let's see, looking at details. Yeah, I just need to spend some time to heal up. Or not. Let's just go.
I think Thugrin could make a case for it because animals.
I'll handle the
But
animals.
I don't know about Arter.
That's fine. We'll go. I'll power through it somehow.
All right, you press on quickly. There is still a grim possibility that the town of Veterans Folly is now a town filled with the dead and dying. Miles pass, minutes turn to hours, and the unsuspecting village grows ever closer. There's no sign of whatever Vilry's minion is, but that only adds to the growing sense of dread that I'm sure most of you feel. Veterans Folly comes into view at the crest of a hill. You look around, and you know that whatever it is must at this point be approaching its final destination, Plaguestone, which will carry out some kind of gruesome command from Vilry. You ride your horses into town. You're riding them hard. They are exhausted. They are, in fact, capital F, fatigued.
Mhm.
But you make it to the Plaguestone, and nothing's here. There are still people. You appear to have made it first.
Huh?
It is possible that it was a bluff.
Everyone heal up.
Yeah,
We should
it's
investigate
possible.
carefully. What if they've already set up something?
Yeah, we
We should go to the Plague Stone, by which
we
I mean
guard the Plaguestone.
the well.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we should investigate it before we guard it. See if it looks like something.
Yeah, in case it's already been activated.
Or is it muted for anybody else besides me?
You
You
take
just
up a
like-
formation around the Plaguestone.
Yep. Come, Woken Claw, come to me.
There's
Look at it.
nothing inside the indentation, right?
Yeah, no, not obviously. But I assume you want to take some time and examine it.
Green can do that. I'm going to take some time and refocus.
I will examine the stone we found and see how it relates to the Plague Stone. My dubious knowledge.
You found some of was it the green stone you're talking about?
Well, I want to see how the stone we found on Vilry, if it seems to work in the depression of the Plague Stone, or...
She didn't have a stone on her. She had a piece of
Oh,
paper
she had
that
the-
talked about.
That talked about a stone.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, and we
okay.
probably don't want to be doing her work for her. She's like, aha, you fools.
Okay.
What happens if we put the ring in the thing?
So examining the Plague Stone very closely, and so you all you looked at this thing the first, as soon as you got here, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Some-
I did a
Some
lot
of you
good
did.
with it.
And you look at it very closely. Is Thugrin the only one who's looking? Obviously, Arter is taking some time to refocus.
I'll look as well.
Okay.
So look.
Yeah, I'll look too, because
So, Ruckus, what are you
Oh,
doing?
I'll inspire some competence. That's what I'll
Alrighty.
do.
You do that. Thugrin, you look at the Plague Stone, and you can see that there are tiny places in the mostly in the top, where it appears that just a bit of acid has been trickled down into it over a long period of time. The effect is that it's essentially, you knock on it and it sure does sound hollow. There's no way to tell what's inside it, but you get just close enough that you can tell something has been done very skillfully to this, and there must be something inside it.
There's something in it. There's something in the Plaguestone.
What do you mean?
It's hollow. There's something in it. We need some acid. Does anyone have any acid?
That was bad.
No.
Do we not have like any acid flasks? Or
I have a.
I have a lesser acid flask.
So there you go.
I will try the same where the rivets and the worn areas are. I will try just dropping a few splashes of the acid flask in there.
Okay. They will eventually settle into the stone and drip down into it. No other obvious immediate reactions.
Wasn't there like a basin of water or something? Like a...
Well, we need the mother's ring to be the key.
Do we want to unlock it? That's the question.
I don't know. I'm not smart enough.
I mean, there is no way to know without asking her. And well, alchemy is not my forte.
Well, maybe the old mayor knows something about this witch's ring.
Well, maybe some of us stay here and guard it, and some of us go ask him.
Split the
What do
party.
you mean?
Well,
there's something
sure.
inside of it?
We
Like-
should probably warn everybody in the village at any rate that there's the potential for imminent attack.
Is it like solid stone? I mean, like, is it just a stone shell, or is it like?
There's probably a shell.
You could. Lena could try breaking it.
Bust open the Plaguestone.
Try breaking it. That's my one solution to all problems. I will smash it really hard.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh, my archaeology tears.
It's only 100 years old. It's like
Has it been? It's been more than 10 minutes, right?
Yes, so Ardor has had time to refocus at least once.
Nobody's cheering.
Or just once.
Ugh. Minimum damage.
11 damage. Let
Bonk.
me... Taking 17 minutes for this to search. Because I did not have the Plaguestone stats open.
Picture of it, right? You showed us a picture before.
So you whack it, and it does not seem to do much, if any, damage.
Sad for a moment. I feel like I have failed myself.
No. It's okay, you can try again. Just bust this thing open.
I mean, yeah, I don't think we want to be doing what her instructions say.
Because she wrote them, like, assumingly.
Mm.
We need to stop whoever her minion is from
Well,
doing
can we...
her instructions. So we have to figure out who her minion is and stop them. And
How
it's
much
not
can you-
the dead guy.
How much can you see down the thing? Like, if I cast dancing lights down the hole, would we be able to look in better?
Where's the acid coming?
So there is a little bit of a depression in the top. I can give you the image again. Yeah, there is. There you go. There's a depression in the top.
And the acid is coming out.
There is no.
It doesn't actually look like that, though, right? Or that's what it
So
looks like.
the bowl is wrong. There is a second little like small bowl indentation off to the side, but otherwise it does look like that. Yes.
We could just break the bowl off, but the bowl isn't actually there. And there's a depression where the bowl would be.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's the bigger hollowed out area in the middle.
Which is where the acid drips were. Right.
Yeah, it was almost like little pinpricks.
I'm going to the feed mill.
All right, you go to the feed mill.
I stay at the Plaguestone with Oakenclaw and stare at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here too for at least a little bit.
So incidentally, it is nighttime at this point. It is probably 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Delma!
Delma.
This house is really nice.
Delma.
It's nicer than the other houses in the other part of town.
Delma will come up to you. Ah, hello, you're back. You look like hell.
Yeah, and our work's not finished yet. You need to listen. Just tell me, is there anyone in town who has spent considerable amount of time, consistent time at the Plaguestone? Anyone who visits it habitually?
She sort of thinks, well, visitors are often interested in the Plaguestone. It's the most interesting part of our town, most interesting part of our history, to be honest. I can't think of anyone in particular, but I don't think I would notice, to be totally honest.
All right, thank you. Listen, just real fast, could you possibly sell me some potions?
She sort of thinks, I think I have one left. And she can sell you her one remaining healing potion.
All right, give it to me. It's what, 3 gold?
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's 4 gold and it's 1d8 hit points.
4 gold. All right, I take it, I drink it, and I tell them that thank you. I hope that we'll have this resolved soon. It
She
may be
says
best.
It's not resolved.
No. Someone got past us, and there is some kind of thing afoot that we're not fully aware of yet. It's probably best if you tell everyone in town to avoid the Plaguestone
Oh
for
my.
a bit.
Oh my. And because it's the evening, Flonk is playing. It's a busy night.
Oh my
she
goodness,
says,
everyone
"Oh,
comes down to the feed mill. It's right nearby. That's terrible.
well, we can shoo everyone away. Tell them to come back later this evening, or just come back tomorrow if things are not safe here. Are you afraid that something will happen? Well,
Yes.
it doesn't matter. And she looks and says, Finnick, and Finnick will come up. Flonk, go away, go home. You're too drunk. And they begin to Tren, come here, and they start to shoo, tell people to go home, just putting food in bowls and giving it to them and getting them out the door.
Good. We'll be safe.
So this takes some amount of time, probably 5 or 10 minutes. What are the rest of you doing back at the Plaguestone?
On guard, vigilant against any who would come dare approach it.
Okay.
And still looking to see if the acid does anything after a while after I dribble it in there.
So you can see.
If it's is there enough like street light to see things, or is it getting dark for my companions?
It
'Cause
is-
I can pass-
it is getting dark, but
It's
you
just
can
fine.
all get torches or whatever kind of lighting implements you would like. And there are enough
Wow.
houses
Oh,
to
you're
either side here that have like a torch outside or something like that that you can see pretty decently. So, well, we're at 9:30. Do you all want to finish this next week? Do you want to see if we can? I don't know how late people can go this week.
Is it gonna be like another possible like battle? I don't know.
So no, it would not take an hour. But we then also have like the denouement and stuff. So
I mean, I could go either way, but
I really want to finish this tonight.
yeah.
Finish the drill!
okay, is there
Ah!
any? So is everyone's plan just to sit here until something happens? That's kind of what it is sounding like to me.
At least all night, I think, right?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
keep patrols
Yeah.
on the...
Otherwise, we split
So-
the party, or like we leave it and.
Okay, so a couple of hours will pass. That's 12 lay on hands for Arter.
Do we
which I
want
think-
to like send? Is there like a building we could be behind, or not just standing right at the Plaguestone?
I mean, that is up to you. There are buildings at every corner. The closest building is the feed mill, which is just to the east here.
Do we want to stay at the Plaguestone, or do we want to stay a little bit away from it?
Well, do we want to risk someone rushing up and completing this before we can
Feed
intercept?
mill's over here.
You all rest in the feed mill. I will stand guard in my post here. I shall not be moved.
No, I don't think we should be more than 50 feet away.
We can't. We have like bedrolls and stuff. There are houses nearby. We can just commandeer one of them.
Should we take it in shifts?
Yeah, we should set up a watch.
Yes, we should do
Yeah.
ships.
We should do like
Okay,
2 hours
So-
on, 6 hours off, so everyone gets.
so
Uh,
you're
one night
going to
sleep.
immediately start to do that at like 8 o'clock, or are you going to
Yeah.
wait until a certain period of time?
I mean, yeah. We'll start now.
Well, how tired are we? How exhausted are we from our days? Everything.
I mean,
I feel like Lyra should sleep first because she almost died.
you are as
Probably the most.
mechanically tired as your
Like
characters
no
are.
offense. I feel like you're the most messed up out of all of us.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
really
I
exhausted
can't
people are the horses.
Well, I'll sleep because that was not fun.
Okay, so yeah, who's taking the first shift awake?
I will.
I can. I've got lots of health. I got all my health. I never got hit.
And who is sleeping in their armor?
I will.
I have hide armor. I'll sleep in that.
What
Is-
does
Does it matter for the type of armor, like what the penalty is?
Yes, it is. I believe it makes you fatigued when you wake up.
Fatigue is really bad for me. I think I will. Am I proficient in not wearing armor?
Even padded armor? Like what? How does? Is it just all armor?
Padded armor is comfy.
Yeah, padded is fine. Yeah,
Excellent.
if you are padded armor or unarmored, you take no penalty.
but studded
Excellent.
leather is definitely penalty, right?
Yep.
I guess I could see the studs being annoying to sleep in.
Hide armor.
Either Thugrin or Ruckus, whichever one it is, who starts off, I take something out of my pouch and I hand it to them.
What's
It's a
this?
signal. It's a signal whistle.
Oh, nice.
You blow in it, and it'll make a loud sound that can be heard up to half a mile away over open terrain.
Sounds like you should have this ruckus.
Okay, I will
The
take it.
louder mouth.
I can play a whistle.
Yeah.
You'll know it's me.
You're a bard.
All right.
I am
so,
not sleeping in my armor because
What is
If I'm fatigued, it's really bad. I
what
can't
does
rage.
fatigue do?
It means you can't. It means you can't rage. There are
I
other
know.
penalties, but I don't know what they are.
Okay.
Fatigue gives you a -1 penalty to everything. Well, to AC and saving throws.
Yep.
To AC.
Yeah.
I might as well just take it out then, or take off the armor. Yeah, I'm gonna
All
take
right.
off the armor.
So you camp out around the Plaguestone, and it is only about 2 hours later that I think it was Ruckus and Thugrin both were staying up at first.
Mm-hmm.
You see, unmistakably, about 120 feet away is a constructed creature with no wings, carrying around its neck, or no, just carrying in its hand a ring. And it is pretty clear what is happening. Roll initiative.
Oh boy, come here, little asshole. We're gonna fuck you up.
Oh, I almost. This is so sad.
All right,
Even the sleeping people.
blow the whistle.
I am asleep.
Oh, if I go first, I will do so if that wakes people up.
I am sleeping very hard.
Get back my sleeping hit points.
So did it just eat the horse? I guess it may not be smart enough to ride one.
I mean, the orcs.
It was the
Orcs.
orc.
Yeah.
That makes that bitch.
Damn orcs.
You didn't tell her not to take your horse.
Shame on me.
She definitely did that.
Dead slaughter
Okay,
our entire tribe, so I guess
first up
that
is
for a horse is not a bad. Although our entire tribe -1.
First up is Ruckus.
Okay, let's first blow that whistle hard, wake everybody up if they're not already, because that I assume some people are not awake. And then let's get the courage going. Let's get I don't know, I'm
Banging the
playing
drums.
my lungs out on this whistle. What? And there's nothing I can do at this distance. But I'll go here just to get started. You know, just to block the path. Goblin wall.
All right.
Ancient
Ball.
technique.
Lena, you wake up. You are prone.
I will pick
Secretly.
up
But I imagine everyone is sleeping with their weapons practically especially you, because yours is just a giant stick. So you're already holding your great club.
Oh, okay. So
You're
I'll
like
wake-
you're sleeping like cuddling your great club.
I mean, that is how I sleep.
That's how I sleep.
So 1 action to get up, 1 action to move, and I'm already holding my weapons. I don't have to hold it.
Yep.
Second action, I'm gonna move up, even with Ruckus.
All right, Arter.
Arter probably wouldn't have slept like that. So he's going to spend his whole turn getting a shield, getting a sword, standing up.
All right. It is its turn. Let me read its. I'm pretty sure I know what it does.
It's directive.
It does one thing, but let me just make sure.
It's
Also,
like the
how-
scene in,
Also, how fast is it? That is important. Okay.
where's your? Oh, Graham's out of spell.
I have no spells left. Just cantrips. That's it.
You don't have a focus spell?
Heal animal? Yeah, I have that one.
Your bear is probably injured.
It's weird.
Oh no, your bear is full.
I healed bear back to full, yeah.
This is when Legolas yells out, "Take him down! Take him down!"
Except it's made of mud.
I mean, the orcs were made of like mud stuff. Remember?
Alrighty.
The Urukai.
Or the Uruk-hai were. The orcs were elves, right?
Stride, stride, stride. That is the drudge's turn. Thugrin.
You're not fucking up this town, not on my watch. Ray of Frost! With a +1 from Courage. 17 to attack him.
A
18. It did not have the
17.
+1 in there.
And 18 will hit.
Ah! Did
For
it.
8 cold damage.
8 + 1. 9 cold damage.
You freeze off part of this little minion.
And then I will command Oakenclaw to move. Does not. Yeah, just stand guard with the other two.
Stand and stride.
The
All
smalls, all the smalls form a wall.
Right. Lyra.
Well, there's a problem with our strategy, and there's like this grass here. You just go
No,
around
it
us.
cannot. Its command is to go straight. So
I'm gonna stand up and I guess pick up my weapons. Which would be an action for each, right?
Yep.
Okay.
action, action, action.
There we go.
All right.
One of these days
Aviana.
I'll
I guess I will stand up. Grab my dagger and throw the dagger. Oh, that's right. I could have taken the dagger from what's her face, but that was all
3 daggers.
said and done.
You don't have to grab your dagger.
For Hand of the Apprentice, really?
Doesn't it just shoot it at it?
just.
Oh yeah, it just
wielding
says you hurl a. Oh, you hurl a held melee weapon.
Yep. Okay. So you have to stand up, pick it up. 23 will hit, slashing this creature, if you can even call it
7
that.
damage because of inspired courage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
That's it.
Ruckus.
Okay, well, let's keep that encourage up. And then how far away is it? And then I wanna. There's got to be stones and sticks and farm equipment and stuff of the street, a crate, a barrel, something. Let's projectile something.
There are both
into
crates
it.
and barrels. You will throw a barrel at it.
A small
Um,
barrel, a light small
yeah.
barrel.
Yeah.
A light barrel, and you whack it in the side. It looks bad off, but determined to cause everyone's death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was 3 actions. Lena.
Get him. End it.
I'm gonna get him. So I'm gonna move to here.
You are not an envoy.
And I'm gonna try to smash it with my club.
All right.
Squish it.
A 19 will hit. Lena, apparently the
Vanquisher.
killer of this session, you hoist your giant great club and you bring it down on this alchemical creation, and you splat it all over the ground.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, concerningly
The
so.
ring also goes
Splat.
well, not clattering because it just falls in the dirt.
Well, if we had not gotten here in time and had not pushed our
For my
horses-
third action, I'll pick up the ring.
All right, you pick up the ring. It's a ring.
I'm gonna
Throw
look
it.
at
Cast it into the fire.
So much.
It calls
something
to you,
this
Go
tiny
Wilson
little
now.
thing. I'm gonna put on the ring.
Yeah, it's a nice ring. It has what language do you speak? Elven.
No. I speak
appear-
Catholic.
It appears to have some script in it in Elven, but it's just a ring.
Does it have like any secret compartments, like a reagent? Maybe there's a potion in the in the stone, and if the rings, or maybe it's the material, the metal reacts to the potion inside the stone.
I mean, it was her mother's ring, apparently. So
That was it.
That was it. It was a last desperate plea by a maniac.
What
I mean, if she had delayed us,
the ring actually made out of? Is the ring silver, or is it? We've been here for a couple hours now.
we've only been here for 2 hours. So if she had delayed us 2 more hours,
Aye, we would have been in bad shape. I want to go up to Luna and say, "You've earned that ring. You keep it safe, and you never come back to this town again. That way, you can never activate whatever foul magic they were planning. Keep it in your family for generations. Never let it go to return to this town."
Okay.
Good.
You insist. I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Glad you understand.
I was gonna give it Ardor, but if I get to keep it, I'll keep it.
Well, I was gonna say Thruggrin's the one who lives in the woods and never sees a town.
Garrett, probably by your internet. That's why everybody's laughing at you.
Oh,
It's doing the auto-tuned. It's alright, I hear the goblin's words singing out and crying out. Give me that ring, Lina. There's a better point that I live in the woods by myself.
Said I could keep it.
But then the goblin's words rang true. They ring out with a clarity.
I mean, but as a halfling, I'm just gonna be wandering the earth. So I will. Well, not the earth. What's the
It's
the
called
planet we live on?
Galarian, you dumb
Galarian.
halfling. Give me the
Galarian.
ring.
I think I'm going to go to bed.
Same.
Fine.
Someone should stay out here and continue to keep watch. You know what? I'm going to do that. Give me back my whistle. Everyone
Okay.
else, go away.
here's your whistle.
All right,
My
so
ring and go away.
okay, you
It's now my ring. I'm not calling it Thurgood's ring. It's now my ring. It's not anyone's ring but mine.
you go back
I
to
don't
the
ever
feed.
want it, but now you said you couldn't have it, so now I want it.
You go back to the feed mill, except for Ardor, who plops up next to the Plaguestone. Maybe thinking about, boy, this has been a weird little adventure. But the night passes peacefully. In the morning, you are woken up again by Finnick, who is worried. But as everything seems to have not exploded last night, the kitchen is back open, and there is food. Food is delivered to you. In the interest of time, I am just going to give you most of the concluding information
The
here.
denouement. Bring it on.
Yeah, the section called concluding the adventure. So, you, I assume at some point thinks like, oh, I should see whether this ring's magical instead of asking the barbarian to just look at it. So you do discover that it has been enchanted, and one of you magical people can probably figure out that it's some kind of it causes an explosion when it reacts with a particular almost energy signature. So whatever is in the Plaguestone would it would react with the Plaguestone and then cause a chemical reaction with whatever she has put inside the Plaguestone and then cause it to explode and then murder everybody, which would be bad. The entirety of Etrin's Folly is grateful to you, assuming you explain to them what happened and what you did to help their community. Even the sheriff himself is impressed. So he will thank you. The person you do talk to the most is, of course, Delma. Her She is effusive in her praise. She is willing to let you stay at the feed mill free of charge for as long as you like. You did not have a tab, but you can sort of have the run of the place as long as you would like. If you stay for any amount, if any of your characters stay for any amount of time, it becomes pretty clear that her father is actually getting ready to retire, especially after this little bit of a catastrophe of this person who was shunned by the town, almost killed them all. She does let you in on a little bit more of the story here. So you had learned a little bit about Silwith, who was Vilry's mother. Silwith was, you gather, an alchemist. And she was accused by the priest of being the person who spread the plague. And she, after that, was, because of that, was denied food at the Plaguestone by Targan Fulst. He was the main person who was giving people food. So this is sort of a community decision, but Targan himself is in many ways responsible for this. And this seems to have and then Silwith died of the plague, which seems to, maybe in some ways understandably, have made her daughter Vilry disenchanted with Etrin's folly. Nevertheless, massacring an entire town is not the correct way to address such wrongs. So the whole town is very thankful for you. You are free to leave as you will. The town will hold a celebration for you. There is lots of feasting. They will go out and hunt. They certainly hope that the toxicity will recede at some point in the future. Tamley invites you to Bort's funeral. So now that everyone responsible for Bort's death has been caught, she feels like it is okay for her to hold a funeral. She gives you a moment to say anything if you would like, but the entire caravan bids a fond farewell to the caravan master who treated them all amicably, in spite of any shady deals he may have made over the years with questionable creatures. He was genuinely kind and fair to his staff and those who rode with him. Tamley sheds more than a few tears as she says goodbye and attempts to make peace with the situation. What is now Tamley's caravan will continue its trip to Almas, so any of those of you who would like can go with them. After the ceremony, Tamley will approach you with a gift. She hands to one of you a box, and it is a box of rings. She says that Bort was fond of rings. He collected a variety of them through his travels, and she wants to give one ring to each of you, and many of them are magical. So you, if you ever play these characters again, will have access to, where are they? Bort's Blessing, Merchant's Guile, the Ring of Minor Arcana, the Ring of the Weary Traveler, the Stalwart's Ring, and the Warrior's Training Ring. There are 6 of them for 6 people. So your adventure here in town seems to be concluded. I haven't given you XP in about 2 sessions, but you do level to level 4. And what are each of you gonna do?
You know what? I swear I thought Bort was gonna come back to life. I didn't believe that he would stay dead. I really thought the gods would throw him back. We preserved his body and everything.
I think it's
so
clear
sad.
what I must do. I must bring my dwarven kin, my cuz who started this whole journey, back to the ancestral resting place beneath the Five Kings Mountains. I'm afraid we will never see each other again in this life, but I want to tell you all that I have had a fine time with this adventure with you all, and I wish you the best of luck. Aviana, you should stop killing animals. It's not good for your soul.
Well, about that, I think it is probably best if we go our separate ways anyway. I thought more on what Arthur had to say and what you had to say, and I cannot guarantee that if it were to come down to the wire, I would not exchange your life for mine in such a situation. So, that being said, I would rather not be put in such a situation to begin with. So I think it best that we go our separate ways.
That's actually a little bit sweet in the way, Aviana.
The sweetest thing you ever said.
I guess.
I am, without going into too much detail, I am on a mission. I have a purpose, and I lost someone very dear to me a while ago, and it is my sincere and single-minded purpose to make sure I can get them back somehow, and I will stop at nothing to get them back, which is why I think it is best that we part ways.
I agree.
Yeah, Lyra's gonna continue on her journey to get to the place that she was going because, I did too much killing animals and constructs and
Not enough killing people.
not I didn't even get paid for it very much. And you know what? I almost died multiple
Cut
times.
your
I
losses.
prefer that if I'm going to almost die, I make some money for it. But I'm glad that we could help people. I guess it was enriching. So that's what
You're all
You did get a
heroes to me.
ring. You did get a ring worth like 150 gold, so there's that.
Lyra's still salty about the almost dying she did.
Dying does kind of stink.
Arthur will be traveling with the caravan to Almus. He has thought about it, and he was running before just to survive, but he thinks now that when he gets to Almus, he will try to connect with other members of the Last Wall diaspora.
So good.
Well, wherever you travel, one day you'll hear the song I write about our group. I think I've got an epic coming on.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna stick with this caravan for a while, at least see where it ends. But when they turn around and start going back, I'm gonna go a different way because I don't want to ever come back to Plaguestone.
Yeah,
I
they're
will
not
never
actually
come
planning
back
to turn around and come immediately back.
So I will stay with them for a while then.
Yeah.
I feel like they need better guards than they had before.
Yo.
Alright,
We are
well,
better than we were before.
That's true.
I throw Bort's body on the back of Oakenclaw and start heading off for the Five Kings Mountains.
Isn't that the way that the caravan is going?
Don't care. Don't know. Don't care.
The Five Kings Mountains are northeast, and the caravan's going south.
You're like, wait, isn't the King's Mountains that way?
My knowledge is infallible.
Sure, it's fine.
Safe travels, friends.
It's actually not too far, Thugrin. So you will take his body and head out. And that is the fall of Plaguestone.
Or the lack thereof.
It did not fall.
It didn't fall. We did it.
Let's see, what do I have to show you? This
Oh, it was-
lovely art that I call mansplaining. It's like,
Jesus.
Wow.
It's
So
like-
you can just like talk
have
to
you
her and
ever
be like,
have you ever seen Mansplaining illustrated? Because it's this.
wow.
That's pretty good.
She
Who
might
is
be
that?
evil and trying to massacre everybody, but come on, just look at that tone.
Who is
Jeez.
that on the left?
I have to
so
know, is there
concerning.
any art of Lord Mummage Cranberry?
Yeah.
There is not. He is just like one line.
Utter
that
failure. Paizo.
that is
you're
such a
canceled.
shame.
He didn't even show
that is-
up. Like,
That is Ezrin. He is the iconic wizard, and
Mhm.
Sajin, the
Oh.
iconic monk.
Okay.
Yeah, being a little
Lord
big.
Mummage Cranberry. It's like waiting for Godot.
Right?
He never
It's just like
comes.
it is.
He never
It's
ever
like
comes.
one line or maybe two. No,
Jeez.
no other information about him.
well,
Not the big bad evil guy at the end. Woo! Well, thank you very
you
much,
also
Patrick.
you also did walk right past her her book.
Oh. Might have helped.
It was in the alchemy lab, wasn't it?
Yeah, her formula book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't care.
Hopefully nobody finds it.
Yeah,
At
it,
the end, they just-
lots of information about the
Whoop.
poison that definitely would have murdered you all in like 30 minutes.
whoops.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
that's mostly what was in the formula book.
Stays
Yeet.
are dead, huh? Hmm.
We kind of just forgot to start looking after a while because we were trying to get like to the
Get her.
end. So we
Trying to get her.
forgot.
Well, thank you, Patrick, for GMing that excellent adventure. Bravo. Well done.
It was
GG.
fun. I hope you all enjoyed it.
We
And now I
certainly
know all
did.
the ways that Pathfinder can kill you. Well, not all the ways.
There are a
Some
lot
of
of
the ways.
ways.
Just one more way.
One
I
more
mean-
way.
The big ways the easiest way to die is fall 700 million feet, or bleeding damage, or ongoing damage. Ongoing
Or
damage is
bleed out.
really
It's right.
dangerous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
when you go under with it.
yeah, real bad. Well, that concludes the fall of Plaguestone, but there's something on the air. There's still something affecting the world. Nature itself crying out and dying. Crops going fallow in the fields. Animals sickly and not producing as much as they used to. And after all, the god of humanity is dead. We'll find out about that in the extinction. Grrr.
Yeah.